Fantasy Group break 23-9-21. We have the 5-box break of 24-25 Upper Deck Extended. This is my first opening of Extended too. I was gone when it came out. We have got a Reflections for Dallas of Maverick Bork, a Silver Skates for Montreal of Nick Suzuki, and a Canvas for Utah of Logan Cooley. A Beehive of Cutter Gauthier for Anaheim, Young Guns for Buffalo of Tyson Kozak, and a Outburst Base for Dallas of Rupe Hintz. A Rookie Reflections of Brad Lambert for Winnipeg. What are you? You're cool looking. And Oracles for the Anaheim Ducks of Olin Zellweger. And a Prospects of Josh Doan for Utah. Silver Skates for San Jose of Will Smith. Young Guns of Adam Wilsby for Nashville. And an Encore for Buffalo of Darlene. Ooh, you're cool. I like these Oracles. Oracles for Calgary of Jonathan Huberdeau. We have a draft of Lekkerimäki for Vancouver and a Beehive for Chicago of Connor Bedard. A Future Impact of Lane Hudson for Montreal. Pros and Prospects of Liam Bichelle for Dallas. And we have a Young Guns canvas for the Vancouver Canucks of Jonathan Lekkerimäki. A Future Impact of Connor Geekie for Tampa, a Draft Day of Nadeau for Carolina, and a Dazzlers for Tampa of Braden Point. A Rookie Reflections, Will Smith for San Jose, and Oracles for Seattle of McCann, and a Pros and Prospects of Yossi for Nashville. Outburst Red, number to 25 for Minnesota of Marc-Andre Fleury. Young Guns also for Minnesota of Michael Milne and an Encore of Lekkerimäki for Vancouver. A Reflections of Mishkov for Philly, Silver Skates for Washington of Ovi, and a Canvas of Gensel for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Trilogy Rookie Premieres, number to 99 for Minnesota of Jesper Wallstead, a Draft Day of Liam Ogren for Minnesota, and a Beehive of Lekkerimäki for Vancouver. A Future Impact of Jack Hughes for New Jersey, Pros and Prospects for Edmonton of McDavid, and a Canvas for Pittsburgh of Kevin Hayes. On to box 2. We have a Reflections of Josh Doan for Utah, Silver Skates for Anaheim of Cutter Gauthier, and a Canvas of Brady Shea for Nashville. A Reflections of Matt Rempe for the Rangers, Silver Skates of Seth Jarvis for Carolina, and a Canvas for Edmonton of Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Rookie Premieres, number to 499 for the Vancouver Canucks of Lekkerimäki, a Draft Day of Bork for Dallas, and a Beehive for Colorado of Makar. Silver Skates of Draisaitl for Edmonton, Pros and Prospects for Minnesota of Kaprizov, and a Canvas of Rupe Hintz for Dallas. Clear Cut Base for the Red Wings of Cam Talbot, Draft Day of Fedor Veshkov for Nashville, and a Beehive for Boston of David Pastrnak. A future impact of Matthew Tkachuk for Florida, pros and prospects for Anaheim of Cutter Gauthier, and a canvas of Korchinski for Chicago. Future impact of Kopitar for LA. Draft day for Philly, Matt Mishkov, and a Dazzlers for New Jersey of Markstrom. A rookie reflections of Zach Dean for St. Louis, a Philip Forsberg Oracles for Nashville, a pros and prospects of Lysel for Boston. That's funny. A Playmakers for Minnesota of Kirill Kaprizov, a Young Guns of Grons for Philadelphia, and an Encore for Montreal of Caulfield. A Pros and Prospects Gold for Washington of Alex Ovechkin, Max Sasson, Young Guns for Vancouver, Outburst Base for LA of Fiala. Future impact of Stankoven for Dallas, Oracles for Dallas of Stankoven, and a McTavish, pros and prospects for the Ducks. A rookie reflections, Matt Mishkov for the Philadelphia Flyers, Young Guns of Veshkov for the Nashville Predators, and an Encore for Toronto of Mitchie Marnes. Box 3. Reflections of Will Smith for San Jose. Reflections. Rookie reflections of McGroarty for Pittsburgh, and a canvas for St. Louis of Brandon Saad. Oh, do we? Oracles of Wallstead for Minnesota, Young Guns of Lysel for Boston, and a Beehive for Ottawa of Stutzel. Silver Skates of Macklin Celebrini for the San Jose Sharks, pros and prospects for Columbus of Matichuk, and a canvas for Pittsburgh of Chris Letang. Reflections of Lekari Mackey for Vancouver, rookie reflections of Connor Geekie for Tampa, and a canvas for Vegas of Shea Theodore. Number to 250, deluxe base for San Jose of Tyler Toffoli, Lekari Mackey Young Guns for Vancouver, and a Beehive for Pittsburgh of Crosby. We go through the base after, don't you worry. Silver Skates for Utah of Josh Doan, pros and prospects of Sidney Crosby for Pittsburgh, and a canvas for St. Louis of Parayko. Encore Gold for Colorado of McKinnon, draft day for St. Louis of Bolduc, and a Jordan Harris Outburst for Columbus. Silver Skates of Byfield for LA, Oracles for the Rangers of Shesterkin, pros and prospects of Liam Ogren for Minnesota. Future impact of Aho for Carolina, Jerry Inala, Young Guns for Colorado, and an encore of Frank Nazar for Chicago. Silver Skates of Marchand for Boston, dual Young Guns of Lekari Mackey and Will Smith. That'll be a random between Vancouver and San Jose. And a Dazzlers for Tampa of Connor Geekie. Honestly, I feel like I've said that name 100 times. Future impact of Robert Thomas for St. Louis, Oracles for Edmonton of Connor McDavid, and a pros and prospects of Lane Hudson for Montreal. I think that's the hockey cards intervening because they know I don't fully know how to say it, so it's just embarrassing me. Lekari Mackey, draft day for Vancouver, encore for Toronto of Matthews, and a day with the cup for the Florida Panthers of Eetu Luostarinen. to box number 4. Congrats, Abby! Full PC for you. A Macklin Celebrini Reflections for San Jose, a Silver Skates for Pittsburgh of Crosby, and a canvas for LA of Darcy Kemper. A Reflections of Zellweger for Anaheim, Rookie Reflections of Lek-Arimaki for Vancouver, and we have a Young Guns canvas for the Dallas Stars of Leon Bichelle. Numbered to 100, exclusive base for Colorado of Giovanni Smith, a Young Guns of Bichelle for Dallas, and an encore for San Jose of Tyler Toffoli. Silver Skates of Logan Stankoven for Dallas, Beehive for the Rangers of Kreider, and a canvas of Sergachev for Utah. Clear cut base for LA of Warren Fogle, Brad Lambert draft day for Winnipeg, and a Beehive for Buffalo of Tage Thompson. Future impact of McDavid for Edmonton, pros and prospects for Montreal of Suzuki, and a canvas of Leo Carlsson for Anaheim. Silver Skates for Dallas of Rupe Hintz, draft day for Chicago of Frank Nazar, Dazzlers for Dallas of Bichelle. Future impact of Pettersson for Vancouver, Rasmus Dahlin, Oracles for Buffalo, Beehive for Chicago of Nazar. And number to 250, Draft Day Deluxe for the Vegas Golden Knights of Brendan Brisson. We have a Chase Bradley, a Young Guns for Colorado, and a Pros and Prospects for Washington of Obi. Pros and Prospects Gold for Minnesota of Wallstead. Draft Day of Macklin Celebrini for the San Jose Sharks, and an Outburst for Toronto of Stolars. Future impact of Kucherov for Tampa, Oracles for Pittsburgh of Crosby, Pros and Prospects of Rantanen for Colorado. Rookie Reflections of Logan Milo for Montreal, Young Guns of Lysell for Boston, and an encore for Colorado of McKinnon. Alrighty, last box mojo, folks. Let's do it. Boop. Reflections of Liam Ogren for Minnesota, Rookie Reflections Lane Hudson for Montreal, Canvas for Buffalo of Tage Thompson. Oracles for Columbus of Adam Fantilli, Young Guns for the Rangers of Brett Berard, and an encore of Obi for Washington. Silver Skates for the Islanders of Dobson, Beehive for Toronto of Matthews, Canvas for Ottawa of Linus Ullmark. Encore Gold of Tyler Toffoli for San Jose, Young Guns of Nikita Grabenkin for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and an Outburst base of Sebastian Aho for Carolina. Silver Skates of Hyman for Edmonton, Oracles for the Islanders of Barzal, and a Beehive for New Jersey of Jack Hughes. I forgot about those. That would be so cool. Future impact of Macklin Celebrini for San Jose, draft day for Minnesota of Jesper Wallstead, and a Pros and Prospects for Chicago of Lazar. A A Logan Milo Reflections for Montreal. Future Impact for Utah Clayton Keller. And we have a Young Guns canvas for Nashville of Fedor Veshkov. A Trilogy Rookie Premieres, number to 999 for St. Louis of Bolduc. A Nathan Clerman, Young Guns for Pittsburgh. And a Pros and Prospects for Florida of Bobrovsky. My goodness. Something good must be in this one. It's impossible to open. A Rookie Reflections of Celebrini for San Jose. Encore of Kaprizov for Minnesota. Canvas of Jack Dye for Montreal. Rookie Reflections of Wallstead for Minnesota. Isaiah George, Young Guns for the Islanders. And a Dazzlers for Seattle of Montour. Silver Skates of Mishkov for Philly. Kyle Connor Oracles for Winnipeg. And an Encore for Edmonton of McDavid. Deluxe base number to 250 for Vancouver of Jake DeBrusk. We have a Will Smith draft day for San Jose. And a Beehive for Dallas of Logan Stankoven. Alright, boys and girls. A quick Young Gun random. Three times. 1, 2, 3. The left side's got it, which is Vancouver.